Do you own a real estate business? My name is Cesar Cepeda, and I've been a business consultant for 27 years. In this episode, I'm going to show you 5 strategies to make your business more profitable. Coming up. Some time ago, I had the opportunity to present to a group of realtors, and we were about 25 of us in an introductory meeting. So I asked one question: who here owns a business? Someone raised their hand, and I think he owned a photography business. Another lady had owned a nail salon. 28 of us didn't raise our hands, didn't say absolutely nothing. So I rephrased my question and I asked, if you're not getting a paycheck, you own a business. Your business is your name, incorporated real estate. For 27 years, I've been consulting businesses, selling businesses, buying businesses. I had my own businesses. I sold in different countries. When I came to work at real estate, I realized that we get trained to produce great sales. We have great training, but not too much financial training. And that's what I wanted to talk to you today. One of the basic principles, number 1, is audit your business. I did it a few weeks ago in my own business, and the results were amazing. This is what we need to do. Break down all the expenses, every single one. You buy a soft drink, write it down for a year, last year, and then all your income, and you will see how much you spend every morning in coffee, in food. I'm not saying you're not buying those things anymore. You manage your business the way you want it, but you come to realize where you're investing or spending your money. And that's principle. It's basic. You need to understand, what are you doing with your money? That is number 1. Principle number 2, how profitable is your business? I understand we work and our investment is our time. We represent buyers and sellers. We trade real estate. We sell a house, we buy a house, and then we go into land, etc. How profitable is that? Let's pretend that we have an establishment. Let's pretend that your business has to pay rent. Sometimes you do, and an office. But let's pretend that you have to pay expenses, electricity, power, water. You have an assistant secretary, and in some instances, you pay as well right now. What is the profit margin? What I'm saying is, income minus expenses will give you a profit. How profitable is your business? How are you going to be able to control expenses? How to increase budgets? Maybe advertising is doing great. How are you going to be able to increase and really invest, not just spend money in what is producing, and eliminate those expenses that they're not producing? Principle number 3. How much money are you really earning? And I say really because sometimes we have an idea how much money we're making. In this example, let's pretend that we all, different countries, I understand, different ways of living, different cultures. But let's pretend for this example that everybody's earning $100,000 per year. So if I ask you that question and you would like to share with me, you will say, I'm making $100,000 a year. This is an exercise that I suggest you that helps my clients tremendously. I do this exercise all the time and the results are amazing. This is what I do. Typically, week is 40 hours work. In different countries, maybe more. Maybe I'm semi-retired, I work less. For this example, let's pretend that we're all working 40 hours per week. So if I take my annual income, which is $100,000, and I divide by 2,000 hours, it will give me my rate per hour. That's how much money I'm earning per hour. With that figure in mind, from now on, please keep that in mind. It doesn't matter if it's 20, 100, 500, or 1,000, it doesn't matter. What matters is you become very much aware of how much money you're earning per hour. Well, what happens next time I want to create a social media campaign that someone can create for $15 an hour? If I'm earning 50, I'm paying from my pocket, but I'm not paying the cost of it. It's very expensive for me, that social campaign. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's getting to the point when you're very much aware of the daily actions that you want to follow, that you want to produce, that you want to do. And that is when you become an owner of your business, because you're in control, you're in charge. I understand if you want to create social media because that's your passion. I understand. I'm not saying you don't do that. What I'm saying is become aware that it's costing you, in this example, $50 an hour. And if you want to invest $50 an hour creating social media because you have the skills and you have fun, there's not a problem with that, but you're aware. Or in my case, I'm not good in social media. I'm not good in creating a lot of things, so I rather pay someone much less than $15 so they can produce better results. Principle number 4, start saving to invest. There's a concept between saving and investing. Saving, you keep saving money for the rest of your life, which someone else will manage, and for that reason, they will charge a fee. Real estate, at least in the United States, and I'm pretty sure all over the world, is one of the best forms to create wealth. In my opinion, I'm favored to real estate because I understand, I know it, and I practice. It's becoming a way of creating wealth for me, for my clients. So start saving. Once you control your expenses, once you become aware of the financial situation of your business, which is not a trade, is not a practice. Remember, from now on, we own a business. Then you can start saving. What's gonna be? It's up to you. Maybe 10, maybe 20%. Maybe every check you get, commission check, you save a percentage and put it in a box and don't touch it, because we will go to principle number 5. Create financial independence. What happens one day if you don't want to work? If you want to take a 3-month vacation, you just don't want to go back to the office. What happens with your expenses, your livelihood? What happens with your obligations? Well, financial independence will give you the luxury to offset those expenses and make money when you're sleeping. And real estate will provide that. I had one of my clients is a doctor, and he had a very profitable business, and he was the business. So one day he called me and he said, "Hey, Cesar, do you think you can sell my practice?" So I go and I audit his business. He was very, very profitable. And I say, "No, I don't think I can." He says, "So you don't sell businesses?" And I say, "Yes, I do. But in this case, you don't have a business. You have a one-man operation. And if you're not in your practice, there's no business." He never created the systems and procedures in order for him to retire. He had patients, he had income, he had expenses. So his business was very profitable while he was in the business, while he was in the practice. So he was attached to the income. The moment that he didn't work, it was no income. It was no one else to provide services. For 27 years, I've been consulting clients, I've been selling businesses, and I would like for you to take this in consideration. This is your business. When you start practicing every day, having a mindset as a business owner, you will be more profitable, you can share more, and you will have a lot of fun. If you think this video helped you in some way, I suggest you to subscribe. More videos coming up soon. Thanks for watching.